Hey guys, how you all doing? I wanted to make a quick update video so you can see how the money that you're donating is going towards the show. Now, when I get the money from the Patreon, that actually all goes towards a separate account that I have, which I use just to improve the show. Costumes, set pieces, things like that. The green screen curtain that I got recently was from donations. And I just picked up a new item today. Now, when you've seen guns on the show in the past, you've seen perhaps this model and a few others that I have. Clunky piece of plastic, says prop all over it. It just has this crappy little light that I attached to the end and a red laser sight. You can probably see that well enough. And I got the orange tip, so this has fake written all over it. Well, I like to take a step up and try to improve the realism for the show and make it as immersive as possible, just so you can really get into the storyline, which is why I picked up one of these. Now, this may look like a real gun. This is actually a BB gun. You can see it has the CO2 cylinder right there, and the BBs go in the front. However, still getting used to this thing. There we go. However, this does have one significant advantage. Well, two, really. First off, this looks real. Obviously, I'm not taking this outside. This is all going to be shot indoors. The other thing is that it doesn't have the orange tips, so for the sake of being on camera, this actually looks really good. The other advantage is it does this. Blowback. That is going to make things look a lot better on camera. And of course, you're going to see a change in quality going from this to this. Actually hurts my ears a little bit. Now, I think that sounds a lot better, and of course it looks a lot better too. So, that's just one of the many ways that I'm trying to improve the show and make it as awesome as possible. Now, there is a lot of work that we still have to do for the big climactic fight at the end of the season, and yes, I'm breaking the storyline up into seasons. We're coming close to the end, probably about 5 episodes or so left, I think. We are going to get back into the storyline again. Hogfather kind of threw me off. Still worth it, though. I'm working at getting some extra actors from work to help me out with everything, as well as a cameraman. And we're looking at set pieces now. It's just going to be a matter of, do we want to film on a green screen, which would be vastly more expensive, or do we actually want to find the right kind of set piece somewhere in town? And that, of course, is going to be a lot trickier just because we have to have everything match up just right. And we have to have no one call the cops on us. You'll see what I mean when we get there. It's going to be awesome. Now, if you're curious, I don't actually spend the money from the Patreon account or from the Google Ads when they bloody pay me on books. The books are mostly for my enjoyment, although they do go towards the show. I try to save those funds for something directly related to the show that wouldn't normally have any other purpose. I'm not really into airsoft guns. It's just fun to play with. However, things like extra costumes and effects and things like that are going to be helpful, especially considering what I'm planning on doing in the second season, and the third, and eventually the fourth. I have a lot of notes. So if you guys want to keep seeing improvements like this, there are several other types of guns I can get, like an MP5, which would be really good for automatic fire and for general henchman purposes. Just keep subscribing, telling everyone about the show. Definitely donate to the Patreon, that really helps. And with luck, we'll be able to pull in more realistic props and really work on the set pieces and everything. I would love to see how far we can go with this. But once again, you guys are awesome, especially those of you who donate and subscribe. Anything you do to help support the show really goes a long way. I myself and a couple of friends involved in the show now are putting a lot of work into everything, trying to get some more money. We have some t-shirts planned that we're trying to work on, maybe help some merchandise, go that route. And with luck, they'll be available by the end of summer. We'll just have to see how things go. But the rest of the season is really shaping up, and I hope you guys really enjoy the show. We're having a lot of fun producing it, and no, I'm not just talking about this thing. I just can't stop playing with this. So once more, thank you. You guys are making this show as awesome as it is. So stick around, we have more episodes and a lot of action coming. I'm gonna go deaf from this.